Milwaukee Tool released their new corded, yes, I said corded version of their 6.5 horsepower peak power head for their modular vacuum system. This is absolutely amazing in my opinion because most people who want the vacuums want to have that ability to go corded for long use, to go battery operated for when they need to get into an area where there's no power. And this makes the system awesome. Slightly expensive though. This power head right now is $199. It will work on any of the vacuum sizes from 6, 9, and 12 gallon. We're going to do some testing with both the smaller hose and the larger hose with this and compare it to the battery operated version, basically sucking up some water. We're going to see the difference in time, kind of equate that over to power. We're going to use this filter, which is the foam filter that's meant to be used with water. This should be interesting. Stay tuned. So we have a 5-gallon bucket full of water. We have our stopwatch, 2 8-amp-hour batteries in here that are fully charged. We have the small hose. This is on the 12-gallon vacuum. We're going to see how quickly this will suck this up. So we're going to start the vacuum, hit the stopwatch, see how it goes. 12 seconds. Not bad. Let's go over to the corded unit with the same hose, see how that does. We emptied the 12-gallon vacuum out. We have the corded power head on with the foam filter attached in the same exact hose. Let's give it a go here. Nine seconds. Quite an increase. Let's switch back and go up in sizes of hoses to see if that makes a difference. Back on the battery system with the much larger and much longer hose, we're going to do the same test. 7 seconds there, the hose made a huge difference. Here we are with the corded motor head and the larger hose. That was just under 5 seconds, huge difference. Now let's check the sound difference between the corded and the battery. We can see here we have our decibel meter going on the phone, approximately 3 feet away. Let's kick on the corded version. Somewhere between 69 and 73 decibels, 3 feet away. All right, we have the exact same setup with the battery version. We have our decibel meter here. We're going to start on low and then click to high. (70 to 72 on low. 72 to 74 on high. So first, the obvious points. The corded version has a little bit more suction than the battery version. Either way, still worked quite well. The larger hose was able to suck more water faster with both, but again, the corded version faster than the battery version. Not that that's a big deal. The corded version is also just a touch quieter than the battery version, which surprised me slightly. I figured that the battery version wouldn't be as noisy as the corded version. And with that said, if you're looking at purchasing this corded upgrade, and you have the parts in the modular system to make 2 vacuums, make sure that you purchase either the wet vacuum or the HEPA filter that you can have for this, because if you have 2 vacuums and you just purchase this power head, it doesn't come with any of the filters. You have to purchase that separately. It simply comes with the power head, no hose. What it does come with are these side adapters. And I mentioned this in a different video because I basically bought the 9-gallon kit, and it came with the smaller hose, and then I upgraded to the larger hose because the smaller hose was getting clogged up with wood chunks and anything else, and I needed this piece. Now, this piece, or both sizes, come with this new power head. So you have no issue with whatever size hose you have. You can just take that on and off, pop that in, and it will hold your hose perfectly in place. That's nice. Get the larger hose, no doubt. It's going to help you with either vacuum, but put some pieces and parts together. If you're going to buy this and you purchase the battery operated system first, which you probably have to at this point, then find your other parts and pieces, create this to have a second vacuum. These are not inexpensive vacuums. They are very expensive vacuums when you buy them, not only as even bare tool. $299 is what I've seen this 9-gallon kit go for without batteries. Then you add your batteries. Add that to $200 for the just corded power head, and now you have 2 vacuums. Well, you really have 1 vacuum. So now you have $500 packed in 1 vacuum, 2 uses, but then you might as well purchase another tub at least, so you have another vacuum or another hose. At least get 2 vacuums out of that amount of money invested in this system. Great modular system. There is nothing wrong with it. It has a lot of great benefits. A lot of people are saying, I wish they had a pack out system on top. I get that. They don't. They have a lot of different air tips for this. They are absolutely amazing and well worth it, and not priced too crazy out there. They don't hook on with the pack out system. They hook on more with little clips. Either way, it all seems to work out well. It's just not what everyone else expected, and I'm sure there's a reason Milwaukee didn't go with the pack out on top, maybe due to size or carrying capacity or whatever it was. If I was going to start over again from scratch, buy the 12-gallon model first. This is the one that has the better cart, the better way of rolling around, the easier way of picking it up and moving it. By far, I like this model better, and I would have got the larger hose right off the bat. I think that's a plus. The smaller 9-gallon version is great for cars, great for interiors, carpets, smaller areas. When I'm pulling these guys out, most of the time, it's going to be the corded model on the 12-gallon, battery operated model on the 9-gallon, and I have everything set. But again, lots of money invested to get to this point. And I think it's interesting to see the performance. So very, very curious on your comments below on what you think about not only these vacuums, the other vacuums that we went over, and the cost of some of this stuff. Are you investing in it? What are you thinking? And at this point, Milwaukee doesn't have just a corded version out alone. I think that would be very, very interesting to see. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for your time, guys. Have a great day.